This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Okay, so Tyson Fury, about 2 hours ago, as of me recording this video, put out on social media, Instagram, his story modes. 2 stories going at Derek Chisora, telling Derek Chisora to sign the contract. Apparently, it's the biggest offer that Derek Chisora would ever have had, so it'd be a career high payday for Derek Chisora. Now, several days ago, Eddie Hearn, he said that somebody from Team Tyson Fury put in an offer and Derek Chisora turned it down. Now, why oh why would Derek Chisora turn down Tyson Fury? I mean, it's for the WBC World Heavyweight Championship, right? So I don't know why Derek Chisora would turn it down. And I can only presume that since then, Tyson Fury has put through an improved offer. Now, who would put through the offer? Frank Warren says it weren't him. So who else on Tyson Fury's team could possibly put through an offer? Because he's no longer with Bob Arum and Top Rank. His 5-fight deal's up. So that'd be interesting. But regardless, a third fight between him and Derek Chisora. Now, I do have to ask the question. Tyson Fury is WBC World Heavyweight Champion. Derek Chisora is not ranked in the top 15 of the WBC. As we know, as per the WBC rules, the champion, when he's having a voluntary defence, which Tyson Fury is due, can only choose somebody in the top 15. Chisora is not currently ranked in the top 15, so how on earth can this fight happen? Derek Chisora has won 1 fight in his last 4. And when will this fight take place? Now, as we know, the winner of Joshua and Usyk, apparently the winner of that fight wants Tyson Fury for undisputed, and they're looking at November, maybe December time. So you're talking only 4 months away. How is Tyson Fury going to fit in Derek Chisora, do a camp for Derek Chisora, and then go fight the winner of Joshua and Usyk in maybe late November, at some point in December? It's going to be difficult. I mean, is he ducking the winner of that fight? I don't know. I mean, yet again, Tyson Fury, not retired. I keep telling you, he's not retired. He just isn't. He isn't going to retire. Of course he ain't. But a third fight, how will Tyson Fury spin that one? Well, he'd be one of the very few people in the history of the heavyweight division to have done 2 trilogies. That's how it's going to be spun. Even though the 2 fights that he's already had with Derek Chisora, firstly, he took Derek Chisora's undefeated record. He was the first person to defeat Derek Chisora. So he's beaten him twice, convincingly. I mean, what's the reason for a third fight? Now, to be fair to Tyson, he did say some odd months ago when he outlined his plans for his future fights, he outlined, I think, about 5 fights, I think he said. One of them was Dillian Whyte. Now that one's done. Another one was Derek Chisora. Then, of course, a couple of fights with Anthony Joshua. So Derek Chisora is up next. So basically, Tyson Fury is keeping to his word. And he said a couple of years ago as well that when Tyson becomes heavyweight champion again, he wants to give Derek Chisora an opportunity to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship again. So again, he is keeping to his word. So you have to give him big credit for that. But as I said, if he's not ranked in the top 15, how on earth is that fight going to happen? Now, could the WBC just mysteriously prop Derek Chisora in the top 15? Yeah, they could do that. I mean, that's what they've done with Tyson Fury when Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder originally agreed to have their fight. Tyson wasn't in the top 15, so really that fight shouldn't have happened. But because they agreed to it, they signed the contract, all that kind of stuff, mysteriously the WBC just propped Tyson Fury in there. Now, there has been a little bit of needle between Chisora and Tyson Fury recently. We know that they are very good friends. We do know that. Okay, they can pretend all they like. And even though Tyson Fury's a very good chum in Joseph Parker, has just defeated Derek Chisora twice. But Derek Chisora did say, I think it was on TalkSport, that he was talking about the second fight with Tyson Fury, saying that he ain't going to say exactly what it was, but Tyson Fury knows, and it's something that he'll never ever forgive him for. And he doesn't like that particular moment of Tyson Fury. Now, is that down to, because again, that was the whole situation around UCAD, where Tyson Fury failed a PED test for nandrolone, I think it was, and it was around the Derek Chisora, well, it's between Derek Chisora and Christian Hammer. It was around that kind of time. Some people have it confused that he failed when he fought Klitschko. It wasn't. It was around between Derek Chisora and Christian Hammer. And I think that's what Derek Chisora was going at by saying, or at least insinuating, Tyson Fury was on PEDs when they fought. Who knows if that's true? Who knows? Maybe in time things will come out in the wash. We don't know. But a third fight between them two, is it an interesting fight? Listen, Tyson Fury, he needs, if he's going to sell out stadiums and things like that, he does need a big name dance partner, such as a Derek Chisora, such as a Dillian White, such as a Anthony Joshua, for example. He can't just go fight Robert Helenius or Ajit Kabayel and fill out Wembley Stadium. He's not that kind of draw. So he needs somebody who's a good ticket seller, like a Derek Chisora. So it does make sense. Listen, I'm sure that these guys have backstage meetings and all that kind of thing. Well, in fact I know they have, because a fella called George Klinsky, who works for the Daily Express and Sport, broke that story that Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora had a meal together only a few odd days ago. So we know that they are actually talking. So this whole thing from Tyson Fury is just bravado. You know, he's calling them a shithouse and whatever else. It's just bravado, okay? I'm sure that these guys have already agreed to fight. Now they're going to build it up a little bit. Is Tyson Fury looking to take some of the limelight off of Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk? Wouldn't be the first time he's done it, so it wouldn't surprise me at all. Really wouldn't. But either way, a third fight between Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora, is it needed? Is it warranted? Not really, but we'd watch it, wouldn't we? And to be honest, I'd much rather he defends the WBC belt than go fight Thorne Bjornsson and whoever else, okay, in exhibitions. So anyway, watch this space. Let's see what happens. Why would Derek Chisora turn it down? Madness if he does. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.